Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to dig into the difference between just getting by in real estate and actually winning, no matter what the market's doing. Forget the scary headlines. What really counts is the engine you've got powering your business. And this quote right here, from an article by Stephen Meadows at Coldwell Banker Premier, just cuts right to the chase. It nails a huge mistake a lot of agents make. Just waiting. Waiting for the perfect moment. But as you can see, waiting is really just a strategy for staying exactly where you are.
So this brings us to what you could call the waiting trap. It's this place where you feel kind of paralyzed, just hoping for perfect conditions that, let's be honest, might never actually show up. It's a really frustrating place to be stuck.
And look, this trap shows up in a few familiar ways, right? You wait for the spring rush, but so does everyone else. Hello, competition. You wait for interest rates to drop, but then prices just shoot up. And while you're waiting around for more houses to pop up, those client relationships you work so hard for start to fade. The bottom line is just so clear here. Waiting is basically a tax you pay on your own momentum.
Okay, so if that's the trap, what's the escape hatch? Well, it takes a really big shift in how you think. You've got to go from being a market taker to becoming a market maker. The best of the best, the top producers, they play a different game entirely. They don't just react to whatever's on the news, they create their own news. They have this market maker mindset where they're the ones driving business and making things happen no matter what the headlines say. They build their own momentum.
But here's a reality check. A winning mindset is absolutely crucial. We all get that. But is it really enough all by itself? I mean, you can be the most motivated agent in the world, but in an industry this competitive, is willpower going to be enough to truly get you to the top?
The short answer? Nope. A powerful mindset needs a powerful engine to back it up, and this is where the right brokerage becomes your unfair advantage. It's the difference between trying to win a boat race by paddling with your bare hands versus having a high-speed motor doing all the heavy lifting for you.
So yeah, you've got to have the mindset. You have to want to be the market maker. That's the will, that's the fuel.
But that fuel doesn't do you any good without the mechanics to make it go. You need the systems, the tools, the actual people to help you execute. A real support system gives you that. That's the engine.
Now this slide, this number right here, it shows you that engine in a way that's just impossible to ignore. At Coldwell Banker Premier, the staff-to-agent ratio is 1:6. Just let that sink in for a second. In an industry where you can easily feel like just another number, this means there is a dedicated support person for every 6 agents. We're not talking about a call center. We're talking about a hands-on team that is literally invested in your success.
All right, so let's crack open this playbook and see what the actual game plan looks like. This is how all that support translates into real, tangible growth for an agent.
And boom, here it is. This isn't just a random list of perks, it's a structured path to mastering your craft. You're not just tossed in the deep end. You get mentorship, you've got brokers available 7 days a week to help with contracts, you're learning from national level trainers who are on your team, and you're always getting better with weekly coaching. It's a complete system.
Let's just zoom in on that broker support for a sec. Think about what this actually means. You're never, ever alone on a tricky negotiation or a confusing contract question. It's Saturday, something unexpected pops up with a deal. You have a direct line to a broker. That kind of peace of mind is a total game changer.
And the training, this is huge. It comes from elite, nationally certified pros who aren't just consultants they fly in once a year. Nope. They are part of your in-house team. They know the systems, they help build the culture, and they are personally invested in seeing you grow.
So how does this whole support system, this playbook, actually help you put strategies into motion that let you win no matter what the talking heads on TV are saying about the market?
So let's take a simple but powerful strategy that market makers swear by: hosting an open house every single weekend. It's one of the best ways to meet buyers who are ready to go and connect with potential sellers right in their own neighborhood. But it takes a ton of time and resources to pull off correctly.
And this is where that engine we talked about just roars to life. With Coldwell Banker Premier's Open House Concierge service, that whole strategy gets put on steroids. They handle the marketing for you, for free. They run the social media ads to get you leads, for free. You get a unique website for the property, and they even provide the signage. All of that frees you up to do the one thing that actually makes you money: connect with people.
I mean, when you put it side by side like this, the difference is it's night and day, isn't it? You have the waiting agent on one side, just hoping for business,
And on the other, you have the winning agent who is proactive, fully supported, and using a system to create business. It's a totally different world.
So at the end of the day, your success isn't really decided by interest rates or what the inventory looks like. It's decided by the power of the platform, the systems, and the support that you choose to plug into.
And that really just leaves one big question for you in your career. It's right here on the screen. Are you going to be the agent who waits for the market to give you permission to succeed? Or are you going to be the agent that the market is waiting on to make a move? The choice is all yours.